Rachel here. This is a day in the life of a biker. And today, I'm going to be going to the Top Hatter run. I'm riding with one of our prospects, and it's going to be a good time. You know, I'm running a little bit behind, actually, a couple hours behind. I woke up this morning and found out that one of the early members of Enraged for Christ ministry team, Harold, was getting married, and I somehow missed the invitation. I saw it last minute. I called him up and said, you know, I wouldn't miss it for the world, but I almost missed it because I didn't get a notification from Facebook. Anyway, so I went out to the wedding. It was a beautiful wedding. I love to see God working in people's lives. Now we're heading over to the Top Hatters run. You know, Top Hatters, they're one of the original old school clubs. We're talking established in 1947. You know, it said that members of the original Top Hatters were in Hollister, California for the so-called Hollister riots in 1947. And you know, I've known a few of the original Top Hatters over the year. I got to know their founder before he died, Joe Barbero. Very cool people, very down-to-earth people. I love the Top Hatters a lot. You know, at one point, they've always done things right. At one point, they folded somewhere over the years, and then in 1995 they did it the right way. Original members from the club. Now think about this. The club was founded in 1947, and in 1995 the original members of the club got together and pulled it back together, and they're going strong ever since. And you know what? Their events are always a good time, always good food, always great hospitality. So this run, it's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and get out there and enjoy it. Preacher here. I'm with Kush from the Top Hatters. Kush, I got a question for you.
Got an answer.
What was your first bike?
It was an 04 Buell Lightning.
Man, the one with the sports promoter in it?
Yeah, them bitches was badass.
I heard those things too. Yeah, you know what? If you ever get a Sportster, you can put that motor in it, man, make your Sportster come to life. Them Buells, they're awesome. My point is, get on the road, enjoy the ride, and have a good time.
Hell yeah.
Preacher here, and I'm here with Twisted from Bikers for Christ. Hey Twisted, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What was your first motorcycle?
First motorcycle. A Honda 125.
What year? Do you remember?
84. Yeah.
Awesome, man. My first was a Kawasaki 90. It was 69. You see, that's the point, man. You know, when I was brought up, so many people said, oh, you have to have a Harley, you have to have this, you have to have that. Forget any of that. Get out in the wind, enjoy it, go for a ride, and have a good life. Be blessed.
God bless you.
Yep, victory in Jesus.
God bless you.
Just like I said, man, it was a good time and good food. You know, I was 2 hours late. They still made sure me and the prospect got food. We enjoyed the time that we had. We got to talk with a lot of different people. I got to see Twisted from Bikers for Christ down from the East Bay. And now, you know what? I got a little too hot. This heat, it's September and it's like 100 in triple digits, you know? I don't know where it's come from. Last year this time we had storms going on. So, you know, weather it's unpredictable. But you know what? Every day's a good day to get out and ride. I'm going to go out and go see Three Wheel, hang out with him for a little bit. It's been a while since we caught up. And while I'm doing that, I want to share a little bit. Matthew 17:20 says, if you have feet like the grain of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will be moved, and nothing will be impossible for you. Man, if you have faith like the grain of a mustard seed, think about that. A mustard seed is so tiny that you can barely see it, but when you plant it, it grows up so big that birds can perch on the plane. And you know why faith like that works? Because it's the faith that you're putting in God. And God is faithful, and your faith will grow if your faith is in God. A teacher is about to illustrate the meaning of faith. He instructs the child to stand with his back towards him, close his eyes, and fall backwards into his outstretched arms. The child needs a great measure of faith in that teacher. Is he trustworthy? Squeezing his eyes shut, the child falls backwards and is caught by the teacher, who then explains how we similarly need to completely trust God. Trusting God with no restraint is not always easy. It means we are at peace with whatever the outcome may be. Often we pray earnestly for a specific answer, and we think that the outcome of our prayer reveals the measure of our faith. We long for healing, provision, a job, that miracle. But the end result of our faith is none of these things. It is the salvation of our souls. Don't overanalyze the amount of faith. Stay in the Word and your faith will grow. In the meantime, fall into God's arms and He will catch you. You want to test your faith? Trust God when your prayers don't go the way you think it should. Trust God when He says, no, I'm going to take you this direction, no matter how hard you think it is. Understand that God is with you through it all, that He loves you, and that He knows what He's doing. Anyway, keep your shiny side up, give me a victory in Jesus in the comments, be blessed.